Welcome to aminacademy.com. In IB Diploma Mathematics, let us discuss about translations of graphs. Look at here. The graph translations take care of the following things. First one, in the coordinate plane xy, that gives x plus k, comma y plus c. That means k distance moves in x direction, y distance move in y direction. C distance move in y direction. Means moving horizontally right, that is k equal to greater than 0. That means if k is positive, it moves horizontally right side, and left if k is less than 0. That is, if k is negative, x moves horizontally leftward. If moving vertically up, if c is positive, and move vertically move down if c is negative. This is a general form. Now we'll discuss further about translation of graphs. Horizontal translation. Look at it, this figure. First, this f of x is a parabola passing through origin, and it moves left translation with 2 units. That is here k equal to -2 here. Horizontally translating a graph means shifting the base graph left or right in the direction of the x-axis. If we have to move a graph horizontally by 1 unit, then we should adjust the x values in positive direction. Every points of from x comma y, the function f now moves to x plus 1 and y. Means here x plus 1 means 1 unit in positive direction of x horizontally. So we can conclude that the move a function right or left, we subtract to the inside of the function the graph of f of x shifted right by b units if given by f of x minus b. Look at here, this graph move left side in 2 units. That means here f of x becomes f of x plus 2. Remember, f of x become f of x plus 2 if moves leftward. Vertical translation. Vertically translating a graph means shifting the base graph up or down in the direction of y-axis. The graph is translated b units vertically by moving each points on the graph b units vertically. Here, look at this base graph or mother graph, that is f of x equal to x square. This is a parabolic, the red graph. If move 2 units upward, it becomes the graph shown as green. And the same mother function, that is f of x equal to x square, if it moves downward 2 units, it becomes, that is f of x minus 2. And base graph is f of x equal to x square. Then move downward, f of x minus 2, move upward, f of x plus 2 here. A graph is translated b units vertically by moving each point on the graph to unit of b units vertically. If we have to move a graph up vertically by 1 unit, we should adjust y value for 1 unit. Every point of the form x comma y in the function f now moves to the point x comma y plus 1. That means y direction it moves, x direction no movement. Then we can conclude that if we need to move a function up or down, we add to the outside of the function, that is f of x plus b. That means the graph of f of x shifted up by b units is given by f of x plus b. If move downward, f of x minus b. Now, some simple example problems we can solve now. Here, given the translation x plus 7, y minus 3, this is a base point. Find the image and pre-image point of 3, 8. The given translation gives f x, y becomes x plus 7, y minus 3. it is given that x comma y is 3 and 8. So its translation is 3, 8. Then we can say the translation point is x plus 7, y minus 3 is x is 3 plus 7 and y is already 8 minus 3. So we have to get, we got 10 comma 5. This is a image of, find the image of the point 3 and 8 is 10 and 5. That is, it moves x direction positively, that is right side 7 unit, and y unit, that is 3 units downward. So this image of this point is 10 comma 5. Pre-image, the pre-image points is 3 and 8 and it becomes 10 comma 5 by using this translation. Look at this example too. If 3 comma 8, the point 3 comma 8 is a point on the graph of the function f of x, then what is the corresponding point of the translated function f of x plus 7 minus 3? That means after given translation, x coordinate becomes x plus 7. That is, x plus 7 equal to 3. This x plus 7 equal to 3, then x becomes 3 minus 7. X plus 7 equal to 3, which becomes x equal to 3 minus 7 equal to minus 4. Now, new y coordinate, that is y equal to 8 minus 3, because y is 8, this minus 3. 8 minus 3 gives 5. Therefore, this translated point is minus 4 and 5. That means this the point 3 comma 8 is translated to minus 4 comma 5. Question number 3. The following graph represent a function f of x. Using this graph, the translated graph of f of x minus 1 minus 3. Look at here. Here first is, let this point is what here? This point is minus 2, x is minus 2 and y is 3. Now this point is translated as f of x minus 1 minus 3. That means, look at here, these are the points given, minus 2, 3, and every point we have to note it, this point and this point. This first old point is minus 2 comma 3. The new coordinate is x minus 1 equal to minus 2. This x minus 1 equal to minus 2, then x become minus 1. The new y coordinate equal y equal 3 minus 3, because this 3 is already given, minus 3, then it becomes 0. Therefore, the new point is minus 1 and 0. This become minus 1 and 0. This point translated to here, and same this point translated to 2, 3, and the second point 0 and 2. X minus 1 equals 0, x equal to 1, and y coordinate is y is 2 minus 3, because this 2 y is 2 is given. So the second point is 1 minus 1. Then 1, x is 1, y is minus 1. So this point become minus 1 comma 0. First point is minus 1 comma 0, second point is 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1. This point. Third point similarly 5 minus 1. It become 5 minus 1. X is 5, y is minus 1. This become like, and this is 7 and minus 3. That means the point 6 comma 0 becomes, this point become 7 minus 3. X is 7 minus 3. It becomes 7, like it comes down. So this is the graph. Like, look at here. This minus 2 comma 3 becomes minus 1 comma 0. This 1 0 and 2 becomes 3 point down and 1 point right. Then 4 comma 2 becomes, then it becomes like, yeah, this point, and 6 comma 0 becomes minus 7 comma 3. This is the translated graph. That is the original graph is this saffron color, and this blue color graph is a translation of this original graph. Now, if a shape is translated 8 units left and 3 units down, it becomes 8 units left, that is x minus 8, and y units down, 3 units down, that's y minus 3. The point becomes like translation. Here, next, represent the following translation algebraically. Translation algebraic representation: 1 unit up, that is 1 unit up means x is no change, y becomes y plus 1 because 1 unit up. 3 units down, x and y minus 3. 2 units right, right means right side of x, that is x plus 2 and y as it is here. Then 8 units left, x minus 8 and become y, y become y itself. So far we discussed about a simple problem for translations of the graph. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.